Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Washington Nationals.
Today's starting pitcher, Miles Mikolas. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Andres Chaparro getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 87, Andres
About to
Chaparro.
get started here,
Leading off the ball
Jacob
game
Marcy
tonight.
getting ready to hit.
Number 87, Jacob Marcy.
Here's a 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now, Xavier Edwards. Mikolas, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. 2 down, nobody on. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next pitch downstairs. 3-1 now. High fly ball, right field. Casey in position. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now here is Dalen Lyle. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Runner goes again. And it remains 2-2. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Man on second, 2 down. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. The Nationals strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Andres Chaparro now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Oh, the throw is over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there. 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. but two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Washington, D.C., and at the plate for Miami, Christopher Morel. 1-1 now. Outside, Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit, and that is low for ball 4.
Batting 7th, right fielder Owen Casey.
1 out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball could be 2. Nunez to second, over to first, safe.
Batting 8th, first baseman Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Brady House.
Brady House.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Popped in the air, left field. Stowers takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jacob Young.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. The 1-1. Popped up. Lopez settles underneath it. And that is that. Nationals go quietly. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Julian Fernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Henry also throwing. Foul ball there. Here's a 2-2. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that
Up
one
next,
all day
for the
long,
Marlins,
and so could every
center
hitting coach in the
fielder,
league. Just a
Jacob
nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So back to the top of the order. Jacob Marcy will hit next. High in the air, out to right. Cruz gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab.
Up next,
And
for
here's
the
a look
Marlins,
at how he's
second
using his
baseman,
pitches in this one.
Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Norby, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next to hit, Kyle Stowers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He rocketed that one out of here. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying, going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Miles Michaelis won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
On the mound now,
Nationals,
P.J.
number
Pooler.
50.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Late with the swing there. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood. Hit hard on the ground to short. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Line and a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game. So great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuri Perez gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Dalen Lyle digs in now. Ground ball to the right side. Here's Lopez for one, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Dylan Cruz. Rips that one to right. And that's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Andres Chaparro. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on the go. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Washington, D.C. and at the plate for Miami, Owen Casey. Swings through that. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman.
And here is Graham Pauley. The 1-1. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Into center. Makes a nice running catch. One away.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman Connor Norby.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
Casey over at second, one down. On the ground to the left, Abrams. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Back to the top of the order now. Jacob Marcy will hit next. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 3. Bottom 4, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's in there. And that
Inside,
just
ball
misses.
3.
That's a really good take.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Calvin Fauché will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Marlins,
Tyler Phillips
number 30,
taking over on the
Tyler
mound.
Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jacob Young now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch
Whoa,
misses,
that's down.
and it's 3-2. Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down a run, it's 4-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
99.
Cole Henry.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Edwards coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And a swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. Ball 3. 1 out and a runner at second. Hammered down the right side, the foul. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
Pitch is in there. It's 2-2. Lopez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. That
Last ball
just
three.
misses. Full count now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Henry is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new pitcher
Nationals,
from the pen,
number
Griff McGarry.
25.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 down. Now here is Owen Casey. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 2-1. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next,
I'll tell
for the
you,
Marlins,
when you
first
smoke a
baseman,
line drive
Graham
into the gap
Pauley.
like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So up next, Graham Pauley. The 1-2. And that
Ball
one
that's
upstairs. Here's a 2-2. Good
Ball
eye in
three.
that spot. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 7-3. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park. Last chance for the home team. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Next
Ball
pitch
that's
misses outside. 3-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Junk preparing to come on if needed. King getting loose as well. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That's a strike. Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Abrams.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, it real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long